You too. What's good with it, gang? Man, this is my first time in a long time actually making a video directly to y'all. So I'm about to, y'all know, y'all been keeping up, man. I've been doing these little daily vlogs and shit, and nigga been in college, so I'm trying to be more consistent. This time around by me being in college and all that. I'm trying to stay consistent while working jobs and having like college life, all this homework and all that other shit to go with. So I'm gonna try to at least drop a video once a week, and I'm gonna be dropping shorts every day. So follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter, Twitch. I be streaming on Twitch. You can find me on all that. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm trying to like really grow now, for real, for real. So yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? We about to turn up. We about to make some yabs. You hear me? Straight out of New Orleans. So look, this video, when ageism catches up to you. Now, I don't know, the reason I clicked on this video is because it's only 12 minutes long. I wasn't trying to react to no long ass video. For real, I ain't trying to do all that right now. Because like nigga just got off work. I'm tired. I'm ready to hit the bed. Type shit. So I don't really know exactly what this is about. I seen Uzi was on this bitch or whatever. So we're gonna let's get into it. Let's see what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's Justice I used to be paying. Today I'm back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Lil Uzi's ageism, catching up to him. But before I get into that, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those things. It helps me out a ton. Gen Z is a very ageist generation.
See, now I'm just curious on like what he talking about, like what you talking about, like Lil Uzi's ageism. You know what I'm saying? I don't like because Uzi be trying to have this whole this like young forever, like forever young persona. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So I don't know if that's what he's talking about, or
hate all things that are old. In Gen Z, if you are over the age of 20, you're ancient, bro. Like, you might as well just get ready to go ahead and get in that.
Nigga, what? Wait, hold on.
If you Z is a very ageist generation. We hate all things that are old. In Gen Z, if you are over the age of 20, you're ancient, bro. Like, you might as well.
Gang, hey, say gang, no bap, I'll whoop the fuck out you. Man, chill out, man. Niggas already calling me onk and shit, and you talking about niggas ancient after 20? My nigga, all you gotta do is live 2 decades on this fucking planet and you ancient? What the fuck? Bro, what? Man, you better chill. Yo, man, you better do it to your ugly ass.
And go 6 feet under, because your life is over once you hit 20. Like, you ever see those videos of those like kids or those basketball players in college when they're like, how old do you need to be considered to be old nowadays? And they're like, man, 24. You know, what year do you need to be born in to be considered old? And they're like, 2003. And it's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, on TikTok, you would think I'm the oldest man on the planet. I'm not going to tell you my exact age, but I'm in between the years of 20 and 26. And they always tell me to go start a family.
Now, what was the point of that? I'm in the age range of 20 and 26. What? Nigga, I never seen nobody give a age bracket for their age. Gang, what the fuck? Like,
let it go, bro. You're not a kid anymore. Why are you making TikTok? Like, you would think I'm the oldest person to ever step foot on Earth. And even though Uzi he is a younger millennial, he acted just like this when he was on his come up. He would constantly talk about his age. He would talk about the difference between himself and the older generation of rappers, or the older generation.
Hey, you heard me? I'm too young. Your fans gonna be disappointed. All the old guys
of hip hop. He would talk about how him and his generation are doing things differently, and he heavily valued that youth. And he would say to all the older people, if you're not gonna get with the program,
nigga locked in, gang. No bap.
Get out the way. Yet now, Uzi is of the age of the people that he used to call old. And I think that he's actually in a very interesting part of his career now. Lil Uzi is a founding member of this generation of rap. A lot of the trends, fashion, and music really got its start with Uzi and his come up. It still
feels what are these pants, man?
Like my high school era,
bro.
But Uzi is an OG at this point. He's been around for like over a decade now as a major player in the rap scene.
No bad.
This gimmicky rapper from Philadelphia with purple dreads and strange outfits and even stranger music actually lasted 10 years instead of falling off like a lot of the media members said he would when he was on his rise. He's
no bad. I ain't gonna lie, for that, like just that alone, that makes him one of the greatest rappers of the generation. No bad, cause your average rapper honestly lasts about 2 to 3 years on some shit. Like if even that. Like, bro, look at YK Osiris, and he wasn't much as a rapper. He was more of a singing ass nigga, but like, dude didn't last that fucking long. There's a lot of rappers, and he's not the only one. He's just the first nigga that come to mind. There's a lot of people who don't last more than like 5 years in the rap game for real. Cause like, you know, music goes on so fast. Niggas just like be tapped into what's the next thing out type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and dude changes music up so fucking much. That's why he's still relevant. He don't have no projects besides like his 2016 era. I would say that shit, like, that's like one era that kind of sound like more or less the same, more or less similar to each other, if that. But after that, every project is different. It don't sound the same. It's like every project he gains a new fan base. So that's part of the reason why his fan base sucked. Though, like, this nigga fan base so ass water. But it's a lot of rappers that just fall off. Like, I'm trying to think of some. Man, fuck it. I'm making this video long. I ain't even trying to do all that. But just know there's a lot of niggas. Oh, Silent Toe. That nigga made one song. Well, that's not even considering the one hit wonders. Like, bro, one hit wonders is literally one hit. That watch me whip, watch me name it. Look at that. That shit don't last that fucking long for real.
Now 31 years old, and now at a point in his career where he is an elder statesman. And while I wouldn't say his career is in a complete state of flux, there definitely isn't a laid out path for him at the moment. And the future, the near future especially, is up in question. Uzi has always seen himself as the young guy coming in with all the sauce, throwing a wrench into the game. You know, innovating sounds and styles, almost starting a revolution in hip hop. And he was right to believe those things about himself. But now he's the older, established guy who isn't really trailblazing or breaking any new ground anymore. In fact, his style that was seen as so chaotic and so new and so out there has been adapted by so many people that came behind him. He's not even really seen as super different anymore. He doesn't stick out.
Most definitely one of the most influential rappers to this date. Most definitely. Those are just two rappers, by the way. Two. Most definitely one of the most influential rappers.
Like no a sore thumb, like he used to in the past. There was a time when Uzi was so new and everything that he was doing was so different that everything he did was either copied or it was heavily debated upon as the worst thing to ever happen in the history of hip-hop, or something really cool and something that's going to break open doors for the next generation. Now, I'm not saying that Uzi can no longer innovate in rap after turning 30 or being over the age of 30, but it just doesn't come as easy for him as it once did. It's not as natural as when you're the new guy who's coming in and setting the entire world on fire. Yeah, I think we're seeing this reflected in Uzi's music. Lil Uzi's music isn't as dominant as it was 5 to 7 years ago now. In fact, his last two albums weren't really super well received unanimously. Now, I will die on the hill that Pink Tape is a good album. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone has to say. You can't tell me anything.
Pink Tape was fire.
I think it's really good. I enjoy the experience.
No bad. Pink Tape was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Pink Tape was like one of the more. Pink Tape was top 3 for me. No bad. I ain't gonna lie. When it came out, that shit was one of the ones, bro. Suicide Doors, Flood of the Face, X2, Sade, fucking Mama I'm Sorry, bro. All Alone, bro. Pink Tape had them bitches. Pink Tape literally had 3-4 misses for me. And that was just the rock songs. That shit was fucking fire. And then EA2 came out. EA2 for me personally, EA2 was better than Pink Tape for me. EA2 was still cool to me. I still run back EA2. I don't give a fuck, bro. Niggas just be so on dick nowadays. Like they brainwash. Niggas just be on dick. I swear, bro. EA2 is a cold ass album, gang. No fucking bad, bro. He started that bitch with We Good and then followed that bitch with Lightyear. My nigga, Lightyear is easily one of his top 15 songs in his discography. Easy. Like, gay, what? That shit too tough, man. Chips and dip, bro. Fucking Not an Option. Fucking, what's that other song? Mr. Child, my nigga? Oh, got it? Oh, shit. Bro, that shit was too fire. No bap. I ain't gonna hold.
Right. Stuff. I enjoy some of
that shit's still in my rotation. And Pink Tape.
It's a ton of fun, but there's no denying that isn't the
even the experimental shit. See, Pink Tape the reason I say Eternal Take 2 is better than Pink Tape because he had better experimental songs on that than Pink Tape. See, I wasn't really fucking with the rock songs, but there's going to be somebody out here in the world that do. But for me, that nitrous gas shit, that shit cold to me. Meteor Man is one of my favorite songs. No bap, bro. Meteor Man is so fucking cold. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. It's that deep voice. That shit's so fucking fire though, gang. Like, that shit easily top 3 for me. It's easily top 3, bro. I'm sorry. EA2. See, like my 3 favorite albums from Uzi, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say EA1. I'm gonna say, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even care about the controversy. I'm gonna say EA1, Pink Tape, and EA2. Nah, I do think EA2 is better than Pink Tape, but I feel like Pink Tape is a better album in like all around than EA2. If that makes sense. You have more songs on EA2. EA2, I mean on Pink Tape, it's like it was like more of a complete album than EA2. It was EA2 was way like it was like for the experimental side, it was way out there. But I was just like it just fell in like my liking, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, Love is Rage 2 is a good album, but bro, 2016 is not his best year. 2016, 2017, it was just his biggest. To me, bro, 2020, Uzi 2020 and up to present now, Uzi is way better than 2017, 2018. He had I guess you can say he had catchier songs or I don't know what it is, but bro, 2020, 2021, Tony the Tiger, oh my gosh. Bro, y'all gotta tap into these leaks. No bap. If y'all stay listening to the music that he got released, y'all ain't never gonna know the real Uzi. No bap. Y'all ain't never gonna know the real Uzi. Y'all got to tap into the leaks. Wake up in the morning. Leaks. Nigga, 5 leaks just got leaked today. Man, I'm telling you, y'all gotta hop off dick and actually learn, like, know something. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be on dick all day. Talk about Uzi.
Total overall kind of summary opinion when it comes to the Pink Tape. Most people in rap really didn't care for it that much. Even some of Uzi's diehard fans didn't really care for that album that much. Now, when we get to Eternal Take 2...
Listen, it's called connecting, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore, and it works.
There's not much I can say for that project. I think that is... I don't want to say a bad album, but it's definitely not a good album. And I think that opinion has been reflected amongst the community, whether it's Uzi fans or just fans as a whole. Everyone kind of agrees that Eternal Take 2 was a miss. And I think that not only did the poor reaction from fans kind of get to Uzi a bit, I also think that the low sales did as well, because this album only sold 60K first week, which for Uzi, the guy that Uzi is a very low mark. It's truly an amazing thing that Uzi's career has gone on for this long.
Bro, I never sold like under 150K.
This much fan support, this many numbers and accomplishments. Like, it's an amazing thing. However, I don't think Uzi ever really thought of himself as like getting older and rapping. And I know that sounds weird because, like, you know, it was only 7 years ago, but still, when you look at the way that he used to talk or look at some of his old tweets, it was like he didn't picture himself rapping at 30 plus. Maybe he thought he would be full-time doing the rock star thing, or maybe just moving on to a completely different venture in life. But he would tweet stuff like, oh, you know, if you're older than 25, then you're old, just accept it, or something like that. Or he would tweet things like, if you're 30 and up, you're lame. And now he is that 30-year-old lame person, I guess, according to his own words.
I told a lot of people, it's a lot of people I never saw in person. I want to see how they look in person.
Like who?
I don't know. All the old people. I want to see how they look, see how old they look.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, this nigga weird, bro. That bitch, he want to see all the old people, see how they look, bro. What the fuck?
He's kind of stuck. Like, he just doesn't really know what to do next. Now, of course, this is me looking from the outside in, but I think there's a lot of evidence to prove that based on him saying a whole bunch of different things. Old Uzi, new era. We're going back to 2016. We're doing Barter 1600. Like, there's a lot of different things that he's been saying. So it feels like he's not really quite sure where to go next. And I think that is a bit weird for him, because Uzi never had to think about what he's going to do next, what his next sound was going to be. Uzi just did. He just did things. And people
You know, when people say that, bro, like when people say shit like that, like he didn't know what he was gonna do, like what he don't know what he gonna do next. Why are you saying that? Like, are you like personally talking to him where he's telling you his next move and all that other shit? Like niggas just like niggas just see things on the internet and then come up with shit, like come up with their own conclusions. You know what I'm saying? Like he teased Forever Young and bought a 16, didn't drop him. Now people gonna say he don't know what he gonna do. Nigga, let's say I make 2 albums. I got an album called Pay Per View and I didn't drop it. I'm teasing another album called View Paper. Now, is people gonna just think like I don't know what I'm gonna do next? What if I just didn't want I didn't want to drop it no more? Like what if something came up like the leaks the whole album got leaked, which it did, and that happened before Eternal Take got leaked and he didn't drop the shit because it got leaked. Like why is that? How is that being confused? Like I don't get that shit. Like I don't think. See me personally, I don't think he confused about anything. This nigga got over 1,000 songs like that got just body leaked this year alone. So it's not like he's confused. Like he's confused on what he gonna drop or he don't know what he gonna do next. It's the fact that the fans is so picky and like so give me this, give me that type shit, and they like leaking and shit. It just fucks shit up. Like he probably got a whole system he got going on when it comes down to his music dropping. He don't drop every month. He don't drop every week like how YoungBoy do. Like it's a what I'm trying to say. It's a certain way how he do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's fucked up, if something get fucked up, he gotta start all the way over. Like, come on now. I don't think dude confused at all.
Liked it regardless. So now when he's just doing things and people are kind of like, I don't know about that Uzi. I think that is kind of weird for him and he's not really quite sure how to handle that. Ironically, whenever Uzi tries to like activate his fan base or rejuvenate them, get them excited again, he kind of leans into the old Uzi. He'll say stuff like the old Uzi's coming back, or he'll do a bunch of things that remind people of stuff from back in the day, or he'll even say he's going to continue a series that people loved in his discography, like Love Is Rage. I think that's exactly what happened with EA2. EA2 didn't really need to be a continuation of the original EA. It didn't really feel like it musically, at least to me. Now, of course, he tried to do some things with the aesthetics and, trying to tell the story of now he's in the alien world and he's breaking out or whatever. But that album just didn't really feel like it needed to be EA2 besides nostalgia baiting fans. And
nah, I ain't gonna lie. That I agree with. That as actually a fact. Only for the simple reason because one, it was rushed, and two, it was too early. Like he just released Pink Tape like last year, and now a year later you're already dropping again. And then you're so-called dropping a sequence to one of your best albums. Gang, no, bro. It took him 3 years after Love Is Rage 2 to drop EA. And then you're going to drop EA2 a year later? Like, no, bro. Like, EA2 is a good album, but it shouldn't have been called EA2. I think that was really the biggest issue with that album. The fact that it was EA2. Bro, Eternal Take had so much hype. It had so many good ass songs. It had so much to do with it. The rollout, the aesthetic, the fan base, the hunger for the album. It had everything. But EA2 was so rushed. He just dropped Pink Tape last. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting him to drop a EA2. Like if anything, he should have just like dropped the EP with the experimental shit. That would have been a way better move, in my opinion, because it wouldn't have fans saying he's washed, and it would have been clearly an experimental EP. But I don't know what made dude like. I mean, clearly like to get out his album deal, but bro, I don't think he shouldn't have called that bitch EA. He shouldn't have called that bitch EA at all. Yeah,
at least in my opinion. And sometimes he'll even like have his hair dyed purple again to get those 2016 vibes back and have the fans going crazy. When the last 2 albums came out and they weren't super well received, Uzi tried to like distract us. I don't really know how to describe it, but he's like, immediately like forget about that. I'm dropping new music, and he did that both with the Pink Tape and EA2. And he typically does it with like old music. He's like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna drop some Love Is Rage 3 for y'all. I'm gonna drop Love Is Rage 3, or I'm gonna.
What about Love Is Rage 3?
Oh yeah, that's coming. Not too long. Like honestly, I know I used to be lying for a couple months.
Drop some stuff that sounds like old Uzi. Like it's kind of like his tactic.
Bro, Pink
like,
Tape dropped 2 years ago.
What I guess is the heat off of him for dropping that project.
I think it's in a couple months. It's been a couple years.
There was a lot of
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Him and Cardi is notorious for this lying shit, bro. They top dogs when it come down to the lying game. That bitch said in a couple months. Bitch, it's been a couple years. What you mean? Bro, what?
A lot of people weren't liking it. Some people were. He immediately came out and said, hey, yo, I'm about to drop Barter 1600, which was supposed to be his version.
He should have dropped that. Bro. Fuck with Bob Lamb and all the other niggas saying that shit was trash. Bro, that shit was cold. That shit was fucking fire. That shit was so fucking fire. Green diamonds. 100K. I just woke up with 100 bills. That have been so fire, bro. That shit was cold as hell. He should have dropped that hoe, bro. Thigh pads? Man, come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. That shit was fire.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can't.
And then the whole community was wanting that bitch too.
But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, Barter 1600 on the way. And he was posting a bunch of snippets and doing like Young Thug cosplay. It was kind of strange.
Oh, boy, I just forgot about something. Migo, of course. Bro, that shit never leaked, but we need that. For sure. I forgot about that. That shit was tough.
I believe he said if y'all get the Pink Tape to #1, he would drop Love Is Rage 3, which, you know, is a historic series in the Uzi catalog.
Nigga lied. Nigga lied to that.
Discography. So people were like, oh my god, Love Is Rage 3, the return to the old Uzi sound. We have to, you know, and it was like,
Migo, of course.
The conversation surrounding the Pink Tape wasn't completely positive all the way around. And with EA2, he did a very similar thing. EA2 came out and, you know, if you thought the conversation surrounding the Pink Tape was really negative, the conversation surrounding that album was very, very negative. And he immediately was like dropping a snippet on Instagram, and people were like, oh my god, the old Uzi's back, I can't believe it. Yeah, this is going to be way better than the album. People were even saying that EA2 was just his last album on the deal, and he was just trying to put an album out there for the label so he can get off his label and actually drop his real music. Whenever fans have to make up their own theory like that, especially they go to that theory and they say that this album was just a throwaway to get off the label, that's how you know an album was kind of bad, bro. Like, I'm not, you know, I love Uzi.
Well, what does that say about, like, no offense to you, though, but, like, what does that say about your own content, though? Because you just said that he's confused and shit. That's a theory, nigga. He's not talking to you. He's not telling you what he's gonna do and shit. Like you can't say he's confused and tell people, like, say that niggas is making shit up. Like, just that's what you're doing, my boy. I'm just, like, no offense to you, but I'm just saying, like, but I mean, if you ask me, I don't know. I feel like it was like an album just to get out of his deal, though, cause, like, bro, Uzi got so many cold ass songs. Like, this nigga know what the fuck he doing. He know. I mean, bro, he know what he doing, bro. Pink Tape was not a flop. That shit sold 165,000 units. Fucking 35,000 away from 200. It just had the fucking rock songs that threw some people off. But, bro, like, even though it didn't, Pink Tape didn't have his, like, best songs from that era. Like, bro, I done heard some shit from that Pink Tape era. The Girls in My Section. Huh. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy. I mean, still good content though. I ain't gonna hold.
And that's the only bad album in his discography, in my opinion. But whenever the fans are going out of their way and saying, "Yo, he dropped this album just to get off his label. It's a throwaway. Don't even pay attention to that album, bro. It doesn't matter." That's how you kind of know with the project. It seems like whenever Uzi feels like his music isn't landing the way he wanted, he kind of resorts to nostalgia bait. Not only is his music not being glazed, but it feels like he lacks a bit of confidence in what he's doing. For the Pink Tape, he didn't put out a
Like, bro, how do you know that? How can you tell if somebody's not confident or not? Like, especially when it come down to rap, bro. These niggas can be doing anything they fucking want. This nigga has hundreds of millions of dollars. He can do whatever the fuck. If he want to drop a nursery rhyme, that's what the fuck he gonna do. How you gonna tell a nigga if he's confident or not, and you don't talk to the man? Like, bro, just think about what Lil Baby. Like, think about Lil Baby, bro. Like, do people honestly think Lil Baby is not confident with his music, even though regardless of all the backlash he received on his music, like sounding the same and shit like that? Do you think he gives a fuck? Like, bro, these niggas have millions upon millions of dollars. These niggas don't care if they music flop or not. Honestly, like, dang, what the fuck? They don't give a fuck, bro. Lil Baby been dropping the same music since he blew up. Yet he's still one of the most streamed artists in the game right now. Like, he's making money. Like, he don't give a fuck. These niggas don't care about confidence. Like, they gonna drop what they want to drop and do whatever the fuck they want to do. If they won't make the best music and drop the best music, that's what the fuck they gonna do. He clearly doesn't want to do that right now for some odd ass reason.
Music video, and as soon as he got like 2 weeks away from the album, he completely stopped talking about it, stopped promoting it, stopped posting about it. It's like as soon as he drops and it's not loved, he tries to move on as quick as possible. Uzi is far from a lame artist, at least to me. He just now has to be a bit more intentional with what he does. Like he said when he was on the come up with these old guys who had been running around for a minute, they gotta get with the program. Uzi.
See, now, if you ask me, bro, he's just being careless right now. Like, I just feel like he just don't care. He's at a point, bro. He probably did everything that he's ever wanted to fucking do already. Like, bro, he's been getting millions upon millions since he was 21 years old. Dude is 30. He is 30 years old. Like, what else is there left to do? What else is there left to prove? He can retire right now, be one of the greatest rappers of all time, damn near. Like, he don't got nothing. Like, if you ask me, bro, if he really wanted to be the top dog in the game again, all you will have to do is just do the right shit. Like, proper rollout, proper time, drop some snippets, drop some singles, get on a feature run and actually be active on social media again. And then, you know what I'm saying? Or you can just go to Youngboy round, drop every fucking day. I mean, fuck, niggas listen to the leaks every fucking day, so why not? You might as well. He got that option. Believe it or not, he got that fucking option.
Is now the guy who might need to get with the program with some of these young guys. Uzi's at a very pivotal point in his career where a lot of people are doubting him, and the others are just hopeful that he can return to the musical dominance he once had. I think Uzi is an amazing artist, and if he locks in, he can awaken another prime. He'll pretty much always be relevant, but if he's still able to be a creative mind that people follow into his 30s, that would be super impressive. It is just a bit funny, though, that when Uzi finally starts to hit some rocks in the road in his career is when he gets to the age that he was ridiculing a lot of people for just being. Like, you can't choose your age, but Uzi was really going at people's necks for daring to be born before him. Now, his career could have fallen off in like a few years like Lil Pump or Smoke Perp, and we wouldn't even be having these discussions. So it's not like unheard of to finally have some issues in your career 10 years in, or it's not.
That goes back to what I said earlier with niggas not lasting that long, even though Lil Pump's a legend. That was a bad one.
A bad thing, or it's not, something to try to point the finger at Uzi and be like, oh my God, you're a bum, you fell off. Like, it's none of that. It is just a bit funny, though, that, he was so heavy on his age and youth and all this stuff, and being young was so great, and now that he's, no longer young, at least according to that version of Uzi, even though he's still a young person, like 30 is not old in any way, shape, or form. It's just funny that now his struggles come once he's past the age of 27, and it's just kind of a bit of a full circle moment of like, the power of the tongue maybe. But I don't know. Regardless, if you made it this far, let me know what you think of this video down below. What do you think Uzi needs to do to really get back on the right track? And do you think he's done? Some people really think Uzi's done at this point. He's 30 years old. He has a lot of weird mannerisms and weird styles and sounds.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna lie, W video though. That was a W video. But
Maybe that doesn't work for some.
I don't feel like I don't think he's done. Honestly, oh shit, my bad. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't. Oh shit. I didn't even realize this. I don't think he's done. I don't think he's done at all. To be honest, I just feel like he's like in a point of his like in his life where he just don't really like care for real. Like he's not like trying to prove that he's the best rapper. He's the best. Like he's the littest. He's the youngest. You know what I'm saying? I think he just don't really give a fuck right now, and he's just doing whatever he wants to do. He can literally go anywhere in the world he wants to. He can do whatever he wants. He can invest in whatever the fuck he wants. He can make hit like right now at this point of his life, the sky's his limit. He can like literally do anything. So when it comes down to music, I feel like it's like just him just wanting to like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really like much he can do, I guess, in his mind he thinking. But if he wanted to like, you know, be like gain another prime and shit, do whatever like people want him to do, you know, like back what I said, just drop like get back active on social media, do a proper rollout, singles, feature run. He need to do something like if he was to do a feature run, he would need to do something like similar to Cardi on some shit. But his shit can be really like different though, and like legit. Like you can drop some features that people wanted, like the How You Doing feature with Yeet. You can drop that shit and get some hype back. Like tap in with the younger niggas. Like tap in with the little niggas. Drop that feature with Drake that at the gates. I don't know if it's got to get cleared on his. It probably do got to get cleared on his end. But you know what I'm saying? Like you got make people think 1629 is back. Drop a feature with Cardi, like a single. I don't know if he was to drop something with Cardi, he should make that the lead single and have him as the only feature artist on the next album. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's all you have. That's all he'll really have to do. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think in the comments though. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. I'm trying to be active and shit. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all my socials, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, gang. I'm here. Alright, y'all be safe, nigga. Love y'all. Peace.